This video is created by the EA Creator Network. What we're going to be discussing is how the boosted reloader as well as the disruptor rounds have both been added back into the game. But there's a bit of a twist here. The alternator and the peacekeeper both have the disruptor rounds. The peacekeeper before historically has never had this before. So let's discuss a bit of the damage changes when it comes to the disruptor rounds. The alternator shield increase is by 20%. So a bit of a hike in terms of damage there. The peacekeeper shield damage per pellet has been increased by 25%. So that definitely has added a bit, especially when it comes to cracking an opponent. So keep that in mind whenever you're in a fight and you're trying to break down those shields. This is going to make a massive difference, and disruptor rounds were definitely feared back in prior seasons whenever disruptor rounds were present. Makes me wonder how long this is going to last in the game, partly because of how fast shields can melt. So keep an eye on that. And definitely don't skip out on the alternator when it comes to disruptor rounds. The peacekeeper having this also helps a ton, especially when you feel like you're whiffing shots or you're trying to get through that initial armor burst. The damage is definitely going to feel a little bit better than it has been, especially when it comes to the choke, and then you're going for a nasty headshot to go for that massive blast. So now let's take a quick look at that damage, especially at the head. 135, very, very sharp. Remember that these dummies do have helmets, just to keep that in mind when taking a look at the damage overall. Now, in the next portion of the video, let's discuss the booster reloader coming back to ground loot. When you're taking a look at the booster reloader, some of the biggest things to keep in mind is how much overhead ammo is going to be put back into your loadout. So we take a look at the damage being shot. Once you get that reload, hit it, the hemlock overload is now increased by 9 bullets. The wingman overload has been increased by 3 bullets. Now that increased from 6 to 9. Now this is going to be a very interesting change because of that reload speed when getting back in the action. I think one of the biggest things that's been slept on is the fact that the wingman has such high burst potential. So when you look at the skull piercer and you consider the amount of ammo that you do have, and knowing that sniper ammo is not as bad and is actually pretty plentiful, make sure that you don't sleep on the booster reloader to get back into the action, especially considering how much bullets and overhead that you do get. Thank you guys so much. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Don't skip out on these loadouts or hop-ups specifically. They do have a lot more strength than they used to before. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.